Yo guys, what's up? It's MontclairBear and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I got hacked, how you can prevent getting hacked, how it happened, what happened, all of that good stuff. Uh-oh, I'm also going to be winning some Bed Wars. Here we go. Let's kill this guy really quick. Nice. And guys, I have everything back now, just to be clear. Everything's back. Sorry for the wait. I know I haven't uploaded in a little while on here. Sorry if I've left anyone in the dark, but yeah. In this video, I'll talk about what happened, how it could happen to anyone. And, because guys, let me tell you, before I get into it, dude, I wasn't even being that stupid, bro. I didn't even get hacked for a stupid reason. It was like dude, it was an advanced thing. Also, I didn't kill that guy, what? Also, guys, in the comments below, tell me, what videos do you want to see on my channel? Because I'll listen to it, bro. I have a few plans already right now. I have a few plans. One of them being with, I'm working on it right now, actually, with, Glorious's new mouse. Okay, did I get him? Nice, nice, I got him. But anyway, guys, let's get into the story. So, it was a little bit ago, I actually don't remember the exact date, bro, but I got emailed from a company. This guy saying that he wanted to do a sponsorship. Now, I like money, so I was thinking, alright, sure, I'll look into this sponsorship. So the guy said, and I'll just be honest with you guys, just so no one else would have to deal with this. But I'm talking to him, and, he's talking about $13,000 for 2 videos, right? 2 videos on one on my main channel. Oh, I fell. But one on my main channel, MontclairBear, and one on my second channel, Mon. Now, to be clear, I do not usually do videos, sponsored videos. I think I've only done one sponsored video, like a full video sponsored, and that was the one for the Buff sponsorship. Go check that out if you haven't already, because Buff is actually a cool company. I like them a lot. They are nothing like this hacker. I say, alright, well, we can take it a step further. Let's look into this. So, he sends me this page with the details and stuff. And he says, okay, here. And, dude, I was careful to not click on any links and anything, you know? I was very careful. So, we're in emails. He texts me, or emails me this thing. And it says like PDF, user agreement, and like a bunch of things, right? So I click on it, and it asks me to download something. So I thought that was sus. So I go to him and I say, oh, I'm not gonna download that. You know, I'm not downloading something. And then he says, oh, okay, no problem. I'll just send it to you in emails. So he emails me another thing, and I see it on my emails without having to click anything. But it's like weird boxes and stuff. And don't worry, guys, the story's almost over. Sorry if I'm boring you, but if this happens to anyone else, hopefully I can prevent it. But anyways, I click on the box to try to get a closer look, because I don't understand what I'm seeing. And it's asking me to open it, or to download it. So now I'm like, oh no. Like, this is, I could get hacked here or whatever. But I'm not thinking that too much, you know, because I have no reason to think this guy's hacking me. And I see that it's like a screensaver file I'm downloading, right? Just a screensaver. So I'm like, a screensaver file? Well, what even is that? And, I have no idea what a screensaver... Oh my gosh, bro. The illusion trap? What is this item, bro? That's crazy. But I remember the file name is like SCR or something. Bro, do not download an SCR file unless you know what you're doing. Because, bro, I download that thing, and, dude, okay, this is where I get a bit stupid, okay? So I download that, and instead of instantly thinking, oh no, I just downloaded something, I might have gotten hacked. Well, instead, bro, I think that, like, I have to open up the screensaver thing. So, okay, this is where it gets silly. So, it was this odd file that was marked as a screensaver file. Now looking back on it, I'm pretty sure it wasn't really a screensaver file. It was some other file that was just like marked as something different. A big scam, you know? But I go to my computer and I try to drag the file as my screensaver, thinking that he'll make it so like the background is the agreement, and then maybe I can like get a closer look. I was thinking like, oh, maybe this guy sent the wrong file over. Maybe this guy was confused, bro. It was a bit of a mess. So I spent a while looking for that thing, and then the long story short, I close off my computer. I'm like, huh, I don't know why that didn't work, and then I get a notification on my phone, and oh my gosh, bro, the notification on my phone scared me so much because right after that I was like a bit worried, you know. I was a bit worried. I was like, oh man, I guess I'm not getting my 13K. Oh man, I guess this wasn't anything, because the guy stopped emailing me after I told him like it's not working, stuff like that. The guy just stopped emailing me, so I was a bit scared, and I get this notification on my phone, and it says in big letters like your account password has been changed, and I'm like, my account password's been changed. Oh no! And then I get another notification, your backup email has been changed. And then another notification, your phone number recovery has been cancelled. Bro, all these notifications, and bro, that's probably the worst thing you can see, like, ever, bro. So now I go into full panic mode. I'm like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So I get onto my computer and stuff, and I'm trying to figure everything out, and dude, I can't figure it out, bro. It's so confusing. And then I go through all the steps and stuff, like a million times. I'm trying to figure this out. I wanted to get to, oh. Nice, I won, let's go. Okay guys, we're back. So, I just won that game, let's go. First game on, we're getting the W. But, let me continue where I left off on that story. So my phone number, email, everything has been changed. And I'm like panicking. So I'm on my computer trying to figure it out and nothing's working. I really want to get to the page where it like asks you, so if you don't know when you make an email or whatever, if you have a security thing, then you can put in questions for it to ask you. Like, what's your pet's name, what's your favorite color, stuff like that. But bro, it never asked me that. And I went through the steps so much. I went through the account recovery steps. That's when I started to tweet about it and stuff. I was like, yo, someone help. Follow my Twitter, by the way, guys. And join my Discord server, it's awesome. But, I'm doing all this stuff, trying to figure things out, and nothing is working, bro. And then I get the worst thing ever. Bro, so every time I do it, it says your password was changed an hour ago, and then it goes to 2 hours, and then 3 hours. Every time I try to put in my password, and then I do it one last time, probably for the 100th time. I put in my password, I click forgot, or I click forgot password, I'm on the recovery email thing, and then, bro, it says you've done this too many times, wait a few hours and try again. And that was like the worst thing in the world. So I was just sitting there, waiting for a few hours. I was on my phone, trying to contact Google. You know, YouTube, they have no, like, actual call support. So it was a bad time, bro. It was really bad, actually. So after waiting a few hours, I go back onto it, and I try to put in my password again. And, bro, I get the same thing. But this time, there's one difference. Now it says the recovery email is someone else's email. So I'm like, okay, this is crazy, you know? So, bro, and it says someone in Russia logged on. So I was thinking, okay, so some Russian hacker got into my account. What's going on? You know, like what's happening here? You know, it's not even funny, bro. It's pretty bad. And I'm like, whoa, no, this is not good. So I contact YouTube through a special service that I got from Twitter. So on Twitter, I asked YouTube. And then I think because I have more than 100k subs or whatever, I was able to get in contact with YouTube. And that was super helpful, you know? So YouTube, they actually had a person on the other end who was there to help me. Which I was so grateful for, dude. But that was like a super special YouTube contact. It's literally called Special YouTuber Recovery Process. So I was so grateful to have that special YouTuber recovery process, because that's what helped me so badly. And another thing is that my YouTube channel, my main channel at that time, had just started to get, like, uploads of all of these hacks. And, believe it or not, I was actually... Oh, no, bro, he got me. But, believe it or not, I was actually so happy that the hacker was, like, uploading these scam videos on how to get, like, Filmora 9 for free. You guys probably saw them, and I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry to be happy about that. But, guys, I'm so glad it wasn't someone who's gonna, I don't know, make some sort of really hateful videos or do something really bad, you know? Or even just delete my channel, something like that. Because now I have my channel back and it's all good. But YouTube was able to deactivate any emails connected to the channel and like kind of shut down the channel. And I was happy about that at the time because, you know, no one could upload anything and they didn't have access to it anymore. And then I was able to finally go through this last email check thing. So they send me a special account recovery and I click on it and they say, okay, you're going to be able to change the email, or you're going to be able to recover your email for sure now by getting new backup codes, getting everything new, you know? And I was so happy, so hyped to do it. So I type in my email, I type in the backup codes, I click enter, And bro, it says, you cannot try to recover your email again, wait a few hours. So if you remember, like 3 days before that, I had spammed the email thing probably 100 times when I first got hacked, trying to get it back. Well, bro, I wasn't expecting it to be like a big deal, you know, oh, I missed that. But I wasn't expecting it to be a big problem that I would have to, like, wait for so long. And I was on a different page now, so I didn't realize it would even connect. But my guess is that the pages somehow, like, they have to do with one another. So this thing was telling me on the super special account email that I had tried too many times and wait a few days before trying again. And bro, I was so sad. So I wait a day and I try again. And dude, the worst feeling in the world. After all of this, and after waiting a day, a full day, when it says wait a few hours, I try again. Bro, it gives me the same message. And now it doesn't even say wait a few hours. It just says you've tried too many times. So I'm ready to give up. Again, bro. But I'm able to contact YouTube again, and I'm so lucky I'm part of the special email, whatever. Because, bro, oh my gosh, I just died. That's so sad. But guys, I get in contact with YouTube again, and I'm in the special thing, so just an actual person who responds within 10 minutes. And I'm so happy because I say, yo bro, I can't get my account back, it's not working, the recovery email isn't working, I tried 100 times the other day, and it said wait a few hours, and now I try again, it's not working. I go through all that stuff. And bro, the guy on the other side, who's an absolute legend, alright? I don't even know their name or anything, but they just said, oh, okay, give me the email you wanted to change, and I can just do it manually. Which I was like, what? You can do that? That is so helpful. Actually, a little bit of me was thinking, like, wait a minute, what if I was a hacker account? And then I got you to do this manually. But basically, without giving him any information in the end, because I had this, like, special contact or whatever, this guy he just changed it manually. Or girl, or whatever. I don't know. But YouTube was able to change it manually, and I got the account back. And that's the story, bro. It was so nice, bro. So nice. I know I've been talking for a while, and also I'm a bit sick right now, so I have a sore throat. I should have probably drunk some water before this, but whatever. Okay, nice. Killed that guy. But, I just want to say that, like, bro, be so careful about things, and if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. Another thing to know is that getting a YouTube channel back takes a lot of time. I skipped a day of school just to focus on getting it back. Bro, that was probably the least fun day of my life, bro. Literally, I was just at my computer for like 10 hours trying to figure out how to get it back. I was on Twitter, and then I finally got in contact with YouTube. I was talking to them, but I wasn't in their special people yet. So I was just basically talking to a robot, I think a robot, or just some sort of very unhelpful person. And bro, it was a pretty crazy time. But you know, it made me really grateful that my account is intact. So right now, whoever's watching the video, if things aren't going well for you in life, just remember, at least your account is intact, you know? Because that's just an extra stress. You see, if I had had my backup codes, then this whole situation would have been avoided. Because the first time I would have logged in, when it asks for the phone number that the hacker changed, I could have clicked forgot. And then it asked for the password that the hacker changed, I clicked forgot. Then the email that the hacker changed, I click forgot. And then it asks for the backup codes, and if you click forget there, then you're in real trouble. But if you know your backup codes, then you're all good, you know? By the way, guys, if you've watched till this point, make sure to subscribe. But also, if you've watched till this point, a little special treat. I'll tell you guys what I'm doing right now and what I'm working on. So, at the moment, I have... Oh, right, that's one more thing. I had to reset my computer because I'm pretty sure I downloaded like a rat or whatever, which means there was a software in the computer that was like messing with everything when I downloaded the like screensaver file originally. So I reset my computer. Bro, I don't know how I'm this dumb, but I lost all my video progress. So I literally had like 20 hours of work on a video and I lost it. But you know what? That's not as bad as losing my account, so I don't mind. And you know what? The video, it would have been bad anyways. It was a video, it was like, learning 48 skills in 24 hours. And look, I was learning some insane skills. Stuff that, like, no one's seen before. Like, I'm talking Insano style. You know, I'll make a video about some of the skills at some point, I think. Because some of them were really amazing, bro. Like, Elytra bridging, which was so cool. It was like tele-bridging, but with an Elytra, so I jump off. And then, tele-bridging from the end island to the other end island. That part was insane. I did some really crazy stuff. And double ladder clutches. If you've seen a ladder clutch, I did double ladder clutches. Just cool stuff. I'm gonna take all of my gaming mice that I have, because I always say ultimate telebridging, the new best. But you know what? It's new at the time. But as soon as it becomes old, you know, things change. You know, it gets older, of course, but it also gets more awkward. I have more experience with it. All those videos where you see me saying, this is the best ever, it's because right off the bat, it is the best ever, you know? For example, with Glorious mice, like the Glorious Model O Pro, I still use that mouse a lot. It's amazing. But the Glorious Model I, the video that got me 1 million views, I haven't used that thing in 3 months, 4 months. And the reason is because I upgraded to the Model O Pro. So then, and that's for a few reasons, like it being wireless and stuff, you know? Not only the telebridging reasons. I still think the Model I is the best telebridging mouse. Big button, stuff like that. But I realized that, what is just the ultimate mouse? I have so many mice, I need to figure this out. Also, I am so dead right now. But guys, my plan for the video, I am going to get all my mice, and then do a bunch of skills, a bunch of challenges with them. I'm gonna take all those crazy skills I just told you about, well, probably a lot more than I told you about, but a lot of the crazy skills... Is this guy going invisible? Here we go. No, dude, am I dead here? No way! No! I'm so dead, bro. That sucks.